Welcome back to New Day Cleveland. It's time to get your fish fry fix. And more thanks to our next guest. He's got it together. It's Ed Regovich from Regovich Catering. Love going to your place. It is a fun place because you always have plenty to eat. It's almost always all you can eat, right?
Yeah, it is all you can eat for our fish fries, yes.
It is terrific, too. So when do the fish fries start, and how do you make them?
Start tonight. We 4:30 tonight. We're off of Lakeland Boulevard and East Lake and Willoughby border over there. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to show you how we do our mac and cheese.
So what are you making, pudding here, or
I'm
what?
making a roux, which is butter and flour.
Butter and flour.
It's a thickening agent, so we're going to add in some heavy cream.
It looks like Rux, but it's pronounced roux, right?
R-O-U-X, correct.
There you go.
Heavy cream, 2% milk.
Because a lot of people think you thicken macaroni and cheese with just the cheese, but it's not the cheese.
No, we're going to thicken it first. We thicken it first because we don't want the cheese to separate.
Right.
So once we thicken it, we'll add the cheese, we'll turn the heat off, and it won't separate. It blended real nice.
So when we go to Regovich Catering, we're getting like homemade style.
Everything's
macaroni.
homemade.
Okay, there you go.
So I'm going to add the roux to this now.
Okay. So this is the interesting part to me, I think.
We're going to whisk it in.
And how long do you cook that roux? You want to get it out before it turns brown, right?
Right, that's too much then, because the more you cook it, the darker it gets, and then the more nuttier it gets.
Uh-huh.
So you want to cook a little bit of the butter out.
That'd be like Creole cooking. They use it dark like that.
You're right. So I'm going to keep thickening it here for a minute.
And then
we're going to bring it up to a simmer, a low simmer, not a boil. You don't want to scorch the pan or you don't want to burn it. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to add our cheese. And I'm using a Great Lakes cheddar that we shred.
That's nice. You do all that stuff. I mean, the kitchen this guy has is unbelievable. Like, tell me, how many meals did you already make today?
We had luncheon by 11 o'clock today for 3 different luncheons for over 100 people today, just today. So then I'm adding Monterey Jack and cheddar cheese. We'll mix it in. Again, you want it to come to a boil and it all melts. Mm-hmm. And usually I would bring it up to a simmer, add the cheese, and then turn the heat off.
Right. So coming to New Day Cleveland is just like a pit stop for you. It's like a minor stop during the day.
No, this actually is a fun time of year. We enjoy the fish fries. Last year we did this show, I did the clam chowder, and we sold out. Mm-hmm. People were coming to the front door and say, "Where does Moss Man get his fish? Is this where Moss Man gets his fish?"
That's very funny.
That's no lie. That's a legit story.
That's great.
So I'm gonna, well, again, we're on TV, but this is gonna melt down.
Right, I got it.
You'll get the color, and then I'm gonna add the noodles to that. We use an elbow macaroni, and you can make this the day before if you're in a crunch for time.
You know what's nice about making it the day before, because when you reheat it, you get more of that crunchy stuff around the edges, and people really like that crunchy stuff on the edges.
Top it with breadcrumbs. We just garnish it with the cheese and throw it back in the oven. So we probably made, I don't know how many pounds today, but we have 4 hotel pans we'll go through tonight.
Excellent.
200 to 300 people.
So what's this look like when you get it out?
Here.
He's got one in there. How about that? Oh yeah, that looks great, doesn't it?
Go.
Okay, so we're at Regovich Catering right now, and we're going down the line. And so where do you want folks to start? Where do they start their meal?
So when we start, we actually have a small salad bar they go through. Then we have fresh clam chowder, which we make homemade. Mm-hmm. Then we do
clam chowder's killer.
Yes, there's no bacon in it though because it is Latin fish fries.
Ah.
So we go through a lot of clam chowder. Then we have do vegetables. So if you want not like beer batter fish, which we serve, we have a baked fish cod that we use.
So if you don't want the breading,
yeah, there's some healthy options.
Gluten thing.
Yeah, there's some healthy options.
Right?
And then we have the fresh coleslaw.
I like this. It's not that you don't use that real creamy kind of dressing.
No, I use a vinegar base, which we make.
Yeah.
So we use like a whole grain mustard in there, horseradish, and it's got a little kick to it. Then our homemade pierogies, which people come just for these pierogies.
Oh, I thought these are some kind of ears or something.
Yeah, they're potato and cheese. They're all handmade. We make them every week.
No kidding.
We roll them all out.
How many people do you have working over there?
Well, there's quite a few tonight, but there's 4 or 5 in the kitchen.
It is a big kitchen, I tell you. And he walks you through the kitchen. I've been there a couple of times. You walk around there like a proud papa, man, pointing at this.
Yeah, we have 4 catering trucks, so we're on the road every day.
Yeah, so there it is, the Lenten fish fry. It's tonight and every Friday during Lent season. We got the homemade clam chowder, fish, pierogies, mac and cheese, and a whole lot more. And here's
I got a shirt for you.
Oh, look at that! Look at that. Here, I'll put it on right now. I'll put it on like this. Hey, so the big thing about this is I saw the price there was $16.
Right, we have a $1 coupon on our website at Regovich.
But what about that $16? That's just not one plate, right?
That's all you can eat.
That's all you can eat. So you can go back there. So, you know, if you're worried about a diet, maybe you don't want to go there, but just eat the fish.
You could do the baked fish. You could do a salad.
I shouldn't scare one away, right?
No, you could do it all.
Yeah, you could eat 3 or 4 times there, so for $16. Right. So that's one of the best fish fries in town, no doubt. Hey, talk about the type of fish.
So we use a beer batter pollock, which we get from friends of the show, which is Euclid fish. Mm-hmm. So my main man, Marky Mark over there, Mohar.
Marky Mark
Moharski we use. So that we use, and then that's a baked cod.
I tell you, Eucalyptus was on here yesterday,
Yeah.
and they showed us some beautiful halibut. They had some great
Absolutely.
grouper, and using the pollock is, I like the cod also, but that pollock is really good.
And we just throw a breadcrumb on top of that when we bake it off.
Terrific, good stuff. So check it out, 16 bucks, 10 bucks for kids, and starts at 4:30 today.
4:30, 7:30, or 8 o'clock until we sell out.
And what time is that? I mean, what's the latest you can get there? Like 8:30ish?
No, we're done by then usually, like 7:38.
Don't get shut out. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Ed, you're a good man.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Hey.